We are back, and we are back with a brand new show. I'm really excited for this. It's been a few months that Joe and I have been going back and forth with this idea. We finally are able to put it together. Joe, how you doing?
I'm good, Sergio. It's nice to finally get on here and do this trivia, man. I'm super excited. It's something we've been talking about for a while, and it finally came together, and we can pull it off.
I am super nervous because this is the first one, so we know that there's going to be some issues. So bear with us if there's any issues along the way. But we are really excited. We have a guest that we've had on several times already for other reasons. Vince Morales, UFC Bantamweight, and he's going to be joined by Ricky Simone, who is his cousin. A lot of people don't know that, and they're going to go head to head, and they're going to compete to see how well they know each other, as well as some other questions based around MMA history. So this is MMA Family Trivia, presented by fighterpath.com. If you guys haven't yet, be sure to check us out at fighterpath.com. Also check us out on Instagram and Twitter at fighterpathmma. Oh man, I'm already nervous, man. How you doing? Are you shaking like I am?
Yeah, man, it's gonna be good. I'm a little nervous.
So without further ado, we'll bring on Vince. Hey man, how you doing?
Yo, what's up, guys? Doing good.
So first things first, before we get started in this, how's your injury? I know we've talked a little bit about it, just through DMs as well. How's the Achilles? I see you're back at sparring and everything. So how you doing?
Yes, finally able to bounce around and punch somebody in the face, get punched in the face, all that good stuff. It's good, man. It was a slow process, but it feels good to finally be able to get back to things. So I'm super excited. Hopefully I got some good news soon. So.
Oh man, that's what I like to hear. Before we get started, how competitive are you and Ricky? I know with most cousins and siblings and family relationships, there tends to be a little bit of a rivalry there. How far back does this rivalry go, and are you guys competitive?
Let's see. I just remember him getting me into a lot of trouble growing up because he was that spoiled little. He was the younger cousin. You know how they are. That's how they get. We're fairly competitive. I think more so most of the time we're trying to help build each other up. So I know we spend a lot of time on that lane. So it'll be nice to finally let loose and beat him up with hopefully in some trivia real quick.
All right, I love it. Joe, do you have any questions for Vince before we bring on Ricky?
No questions, man. I'm just excited to see you, Vince. I'm excited that you're getting healthy, and I cannot wait to see you fight. Whenever the time comes, and we are your biggest fans. So I can't wait.
I appreciate that, brother. Thank you.
All right, and without further ado, it's UFC Bantamweight, who should be ranked, Ricky Simone. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm good. Thanks for having me on, guys.
We're huge fans. We've never had the chance to actually speak with you, but how are you doing, man? I mean, you had a crazy year, very successful year. So how are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I just want to touch on Vince said that I was a spoiled one and that I was always getting in trouble. He was just always getting in trouble. And he thought I was a spoiled one because I was just good and didn't get in as much trouble. So he remembers it differently. But yeah, it's been a good year. I mean, I got those 2 fights out quick. So I feel like I'm just chilling. I'm hoping to fight in the summer or something like that, but no rush,
What went behind that decision to have that quick turnaround? I mean, that was a fast turnaround, and it was a big name, right? Brian Kelleher. Was it just all that beef that you just wanted to get it out of the way? What was the reason for taking that so quickly?
Oh man, so right after my fight in Fight Island, I'm walking back. I'm still breathing hard, and my manager runs up with his phone, Jason House, and he's telling me they like to call out 3 weeks. We got him in 3 weeks, and I'm looking at him I do not want to make weight in 3 weeks. So I basically said I'm not sure if I'm gonna do it. And then, we get back to the hotel, and he starts feeding me some beers. And then they tell me I can fight up a weight class. So I'm all right. A couple beers in, I was let's do this.
It's watching the fights last night. I mean, as two bantamweights, that fight had to excite you, the Merab fight versus Cody. As someone who's right there on the fringe of the top 15, what was your thoughts on that fight?
Me?
Yeah.
It was exciting to watch because I was man, it's gonna be easy to get in the top 15 if I have to fight one of these guys because they look like shit. Right? I mean, I don't know, man. Vince, how do they look?
Oh, I'm piggybacking.
Appreciate the honesty.
That's sick. Let's go.
So, what was your thoughts on that fight, Vince?
It was all right. It was decent. Marab's pace was, I think, and not even pace, just because normally he's pressuring, right? He wasn't really pressuring this much of the time. He's kind of working the outside. He's working like a reverse pace, but he still kept moving. Somehow got the person pressuring tired, which is interesting. It was a decent fight. They didn't show anything that was, I think, overly terrifying in any way. Yeah, piggyback on what Ricky said, man. I think top 15 is looking mighty good right now.
I love it. All right, so before we get things going, we have to obviously review the tail of the tape. So here we go. So obviously Vince Morales and Ricky Simone, 30 years old, 5'7", 135 pounds, 70 inches for Vince Morales, 28, 5'6", 135, 69-inch reach for Ricky.
Dang, you're 30?
Hey!
This is according to Tapology. I'm going by Tapology here. So obviously all of those stats are irrelevant when it comes to trivia, but we had to throw that up there. It's got to be cool seeing you guys square off like that against one another.
I don't like it. Why does it make me look so skinny? What the hell?
Nah, you guys look good. You guys both look like beasts.
Yeah,
that was funny. I didn't like that.
All right, so let's
like that.
All right, so we'll jump right into it. So here's the so this is what it's going to look like. So there's 4 categories here. We've got MMA history. So this could be anything related to Pride, UFC. It's mainly going to be UFC just because you're both UFC fighters. Then we've got geography. So this is going to be, we're going to name a fighter. So for example, George St. Pierre. And all you have to do is say the country in which they're from. And then we've got the 2 other categories here, Ricky chemistry and Vince chemistry. And this is how well you guys know each other. So we're going to test you guys out and see how well you know each other. The Ricky chemistry column, that is going to be for Vince, see how well he knows Ricky, and the same thing for Ricky. So before we get started, we'll just go over the rules right here right quick. So you got 30 seconds per question. If you pass, the other contestant will have the opportunity to answer, and the points will be given for each correct answer. No point deductions, so you don't have to worry about getting them wrong. Every second question must be a chemistry-based question, and no biting, eye gouging, fish hooking, or low blows. One second there. And use of third-party resources is strictly prohibited, so you can't ask anyone around you or use your phones. And obviously, trash talk is both welcomed and encouraged. Have any questions?
No, that's perfect.
I'm sure I will.
All right. So since we've had Vince on before, we'll actually get Ricky to go first here.
Wait, Vince done this before?
No.
No, but
okay.
We've talked to him before, so we'll, we'll have you going first. Do you have a category that you wish to choose?
Let's start off with geography.
Geography.
I would just go. Is this the first one? Okay.
Oh, whichever one you want.
300.
Let's go 300 here.
Middle of the road.
So Marlon Vera obviously is in your weight class. You have 30 seconds here. What country is he from?
Ecuador.
That's an easy one.
Oh.
My boy
They train together. That's a bunch of crap.
All right, Vince, you're up.
All right. So I go Ricky chemistry then
Yeah.
for 5.
I never even passed chemistry.
Damn, Vince going big. All right, Vince. Ricky competed once as a lightweight in 2014. Who did he face?
Let's see. Justin Gaethje. I'm just kidding. I have 0 clue. Jason Novelli. I'm just kidding.
Oh, dang. We actually both beat this guy, I'm pretty sure. Cole Milani.
I don't even know who that is.
I would have known. Wasn't I supposed to get a chance for that one?
No. The chemistry ones you don't get a chance for, obviously.
Oh, come on.
Come on, son.
What was it like taking that fight at lightweight? Was there a reason for it? Was it a weight miss? What was the reason for going up so high?
I was supposed to fight at 145 against this other guy that was pretty good in the regional scene in our area, and he pulled out like 2 weeks before the fight. And then this is the only dude that we can find that would take the fight. And so I was like, all right, I guess I'm fighting at the lightweight.
Is that something you'd ever do again, going back up to 155?
Sure, I would do it, depending on the matchup.
Yeah, that's gangster, man. That's awesome.
All right, so now it's Vince and Ricky, and you're forced to take a Vince category.
Okay, that was a tough one. No, Vince.
That was hard.
Let's just do 200. Vince Chemistry 200. Give me some easy.
In what country did Vince earn his first UFC victory?
Canada.
Bruh, God damn it.
Damn, that's good, man.
Oh, Ricky's gonna smoke me right now.
That was good. That was good.
Dang, Ricky's gonna smoke me. Okay, give me MMA history for 4.
All right, Vince. In December of 2017, this fighter became the first native to capture UFC gold. Who is it?
First native to capture UFC gold. Native. That would be BJ Penn. I don't know, dude. Does that count? Nico? I should know that.
I thought that was going to be a freebie. I thought you'd have that.
No, not even a little bit.
Don't you train with Nico?
I don't want to talk about it. Oh man.
Hey, shouldn't Ricky have gotten a chance though? Once? Oh no, because Vince did guess. Okay.
Oh, if I pass, he gets a chance, right?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, I knew it was Nico. I was just being dumb.
All right, Ricky, you're up.
But then technically, wouldn't I just like throw out a random guess then, so Vince would never get a chance if I don't know the answer?
Absolutely.
I would have got that for sure. Anyways, I could choose my choice.
Yep.
Let's go back with Vince Chemistry for I'm gonna barely pick. Let's go 100. Let's go 100. Something easy.
Vince Chemistry for 100.
That's easy.
Should be easy.
Vince recently moved to train at this gym. Syndicate. Bing.
Boom.
Easy. Okay. Give me something easy. Then Ricky Chemistry for 100.
Okay.
This better be easy. Look at smoke.
All right. How many UFC submissions does Ricky have?
2. Better be 2. Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah. Ooh, hey.
Still not
On the
right.
board.
What's it like winning a submission over a guy and then seeing him compete at the level that he was on the weekend? To see him up in the rankings, is it a bit bittersweet? Seeing a guy that you've been able to finish up there in the rankings.
No, not at all. I knew after I fought him that he was gonna do good, and that we'd probably end up meeting each other again eventually. So don't bug me none. He can keep beating some of these guys. I'm taking them out. That way he gets some guys out of the rankings, and that way I can get in.
I love it. All right. So you're up. You have a category here.
Let's do MMA history 200.
MMA history 200. All right. Who is the only person to have a win over current #1 pound-for-pound fighter John Jones?
Easy.
Is the DQ, the Matt Hamill elbow DQ? Someone?
Boom.
Boom.
Damn you! Giving him all the easy ones.
Hip hop.
Hip hop anonymous.
There we go.
Yeah. Give me geography for 2.
All right. Where's he from, Vince? Jack Shore.
Wales. Is that Wales? Oh shit. I think it's Wales. Sound right? Oh, thank God. Ugh, I was stressing for a second.
All right, Ricky, you're up.
Let's do. I guess I just might as well take the easy one, the easy geography one, 100. Africa?
Francis Ngannou. Where is Francis from?
Do I have to know exactly where? Is it
You have to know the country.
Cameroon? Africa? Was that? There we go.
Boom.
Nice, dude.
I don't
That's
know.
good, man. That's
Dang.
good.
So Ricky, you've had the chance to meet him and be around him. How awesome is he as a human being outside of like what he's able to do inside the octagon?
Who, Francis?
Yeah.
I barely like. I don't think I've even like really talked to him. I think Vince has talked to him more than me. I've been around
Yeah.
UFC PI and stuff. I've walked past him and like flinched and like, oh god. But other than that, you know, I don't know. I hear good things about him, but mostly through Vince. So.
Vince, you've had the chance to be around him. What's he like?
He's a giant teddy bear for the most part, dude, but he is scary. He punked me out on the turf one time at the PI. Yeah, he was jogging down the thing, and I'm on one end just doing my warm ups and my stretches. Me and one of my teammates, and he jogs down and he goes, "Hey, move! I need all this." And I was like, and he starts jogging back, kind of smiling. I'm like, "What, bro? You can stop at the 10. We get all this." And he looks down at the 10 and looks back at me, and I about shit myself.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that was terrifying.
He is huge.
Yeah, crazy.
Have either one of you guys ever had the chance to like work with a heavyweight, someone that size, and what's it like? I imagine it's very humbling.
I refuse to do it. My ego won't allow me.
Right? Yeah.
I mean, I'm not trying to get hurt, but I rolled with them in jiu-jitsu. We have plenty of like heavyweight black belts at the gym and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm not trying to like spar heavyweights.
Yeah, just sheer weight alone, like they could crack a rib or like break your wrist or something.
All right, whose turn is it? I lost track of whose turn it was. Who's up next?
It's me. I'll do chemistry for 2. In high school.
I know what high school you attended.
Yeah, that's dumb though. Okay, hold
Damn,
on.
that's crazy. If he knows which one you attended, you gotta know, Vince.
You made me this bracelet.
This one was. This one was. Hold on.
No helping Chino.
Is that the same one that you go over there?
She's Googling back there?
I'm the worst. That would have been the Timberwolves. I don't know.
Hey, in Vince's defense, I moved high schools a bunch, but like 4. I went to like 4 different ones.
I don't know any of them. Union, that's where you're still coaching wrestling at. See, I knew it. I just didn't know it. Oh man.
All right, so Ricky, you're gonna be forced to take the Vince chemistry one. So which number would you like? 300, 400?
Right, dude.
300, please.
300.
How many TKOs does Vince have in his MMA career? Ooh.
Okay.
Future included. No, I'm just kidding. I don't even know that.
5.
I got 5?
Damn.
Let's go.
4.
I almost said 4, but I was like, nah, I feel like it's more. I feel like it's 1 more. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt.
Damn.
I was trying to count them over my head. I was like,
This is a blowout. This is a rout right here.
Oh my
Let's
god. Yeah. me MMA history for 5.
Damn.
Who has the most strikes landed in UFC Bantamweight history?
Strikes landed. That Dillashaw?
Boom.
Oh, there we go. I'm still in
good.
this. I had to count him.
that was a good guess.
So we actually that was a last minute change. We were gonna ask who was other than Bob Meyerowitz, who was the other founder of the UFC that's in the Hall of Fame? Do either one of you know that?
Campbell?
Other founder.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
that's in the
what
Hall of Fame.
That's what I guessed, Ricky. That was my guess, man. I guess that he's not in the Hall of Fame.
Oh, okay. Damn.
It's a good thing we switched it then.
Yeah, super good.
It was Art Davie. Art Davie was the answer to that, but we switched.
Well, thank you for switching.
All right, perfect. So it's four. There's only $400 in between the two of you, 400 points. So this is anyone's game right now. So yeah, Ricky, you're up.
Can I do MMA history for 100, please?
Let's do it.
He's tactical. Ricky's tactical. All right, who was the first mixed martial artist to claim multiple UFC titles? This one's tricky.
Shit. I thought it was Randy Couture. Not?
I'm impressed. I'm impressed, man. That's good.
I was thinking BJ.
I guess
Randy's from our area. I met him when I was like 10, 11, something like that. Took some of the kids' classes. Ran by Dennis Davis, who's like one of the main coaches over at Extreme Couture now in Vegas. So Randy was like one of my idols growing up.
Oh, that's like some Slumdog Millionaire stuff.
That's funny.
What's it like for you guys? I mean, obviously now you're training at a high level, and I'm sure bumping into people like Randy Couture no longer is as unusual as it once would have been. Does it reach a point where it's like no longer as surreal? I know, Vince, you were talking about bumping into Frankie, and it was still a bit crazy for you. But is there still those moments of holy crap, I just bumped into Randy Couture?
For me, not until I think back about it. Usually in the moment, like I ran into Connor at the PI too, and I was like, "Oh shit, it's Conor McGregor." And then, like it didn't really hit me until later. I'm like, "Damn, Conor McGregor's just walking through where I'm working out, interrupting shit." I'm just kidding. No, but it's crazy.
What about you, Ricky? Do you still have those moments of holy crap, I just bumped into someone I looked up to? Or
not really. Usually when I'm like around like the UFC, like for fight week or PI or anything, I feel like I belong, and that's how the mindset I always carried. Even when I honestly I didn't earlier in my career, I always kept that mentality. So even like when like the first time probably was like when I found the same card as Anderson Silva, and he was like walking past me all week and stuff, and I never like wanted to ask for a photo or anything. But that was probably the only time really that I felt like starstruck by a fighter.
yeah, that's
If
insane.
ever a fighter to have a feeling, it'd be Anderson Silva, man. If he's walking past.
Yeah, definitely looked up to him forever growing up. Seeing what he could do to be like 85 and 205.
We got some comments coming in here. Ricky Simone, the coolest in the world. Love the hair, brother.
I'm back, baby.
What went behind the decision to get rid of it?
If I kept losing. I don't know. I was doing anything I was willing to do anything to get a win, and it worked. So, but it's growing back now. I'm on a little streak.
Hell yeah.
I love it. We have a question here come in. Let's see here. What trends do y'all see in your division? Strikers, wrestle heavy fighters, etc. So I think he's asking, what do you see in your division? Or do you find that they're more wrestle heavy? Do you find that the guys in your division are more striking? What do you guys notice with the 135-pound division?
I'll let Ricky go.
I feel like we're one of the best divisions in the world because we can kind of do it all. And we have good cardio throughout, good speed, good power, and we're able to either mix it up on the feet or on the ground. And I think that I don't know. I see that. I feel like I see that more in our weight class.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say. It just seems like our weight. The only trend I see is it's getting denser and denser. Everybody's getting better and better, and there's like less holes in all areas. Like kind of Marab was showing that everybody thinks he's mostly just taking people down, and he was actually landing pretty good on the feet. I think that was one of the most surprising things for me. Yeah, and I think that's kind of evident throughout the whole division. It's just getting dense.
Yeah, to what Ricky said, the bantamweight division is my favorite division in the UFC because of that. Like the fighters in the bantamweight division do it all. You have speed, power, intense grappling. They keep a high pace. They have great cardio. Like I love those fights over heavyweight, light heavyweight, personally.
I agree.
Yeah, they're definitely some of the most exciting to watch. I find it's got a little bit of everything, like you guys said. All right, we have one last question, and then we'll get back to the game here. I've got to know what it would take for Ricky to eat some more Carolina Reaper wings.
Easy. I do it again. I do it again. That was not it. Honestly, like that sucked. That definitely sucked. But I ate some shit with Vince, some wings with Vince, and I haven't eaten anything hard. I don't know what we ate, but I was hurting. I was hurting for days.
Yeah, that was those scorpion hot wings or some crap. Those were pretty hot. That hurt.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, that was fun. I actually did a little like vlog of Tank and I eating those Reaper wings. So I'll post that up here probably next week.
I love it. All right, we'll get back to the game. Whose turn was it? I've completely lost track.
I think it's me, and I'm at Ricky Chemistry for 3. I gotta get more than one of these, right?
Outside of UAE in 2020, Ricky only competed once internationally. What country was it in?
Australia.
Boom.
Let's go.
Damn,
I'm back.
He's quick.
My man. Got one right.
Let's go. That's 2.
I'll take MMA history for 300, please.
This MMA fighter made the final tournament of the UFC 1 and lost to Royce Gracie.
Oh shit! I don't know why I'm drawing blank. Who is it, Vince? Tell me.
I think I know it. Oh, well, can I answer?
You've got a chance to steal. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I think it was is it Godot? Godot? Is it George Godot? That was his name. Godot? I don't know. Godot. Something Godot. I'm gonna go with Godot. Gerard. Godot.
Yeah.
God damn. I thought, what that Godot? Really?
You needed that one. That was good, man.
I did.
Wow, what a comeback. We're neck and neck.
Let's go. I think I'm at geography for 4.
He's in your division.
Hey, this is a good one. You got this, Vince.
I don't know.
I can give you a hint. He just beat who did he just beat? Kevin TV Dad.
I remember watching the fight. I don't remember. Oh, I'll give Ricky a pass.
Do you have a guess, Ricky?
He's
He's also the only fighter to ever compete from this country in the UFC.
I'll give you one last hint. The country he's from can often be confused as another country among a lot of people.
I don't know. I don't know who this guy is. And quite frankly, I don't like him either.
All right.
Mongolia. That's.
Are you serious? Goddamn.
Are you serious?
Dang, we suck.
You're gonna have to do a Vince. You're gonna have to do a Vince chemistry for this one, I think. No, you're good. You can do either.
I would do I'm gonna do the last one then, the geography for 500, which I have no faith after that last one.
No, I think you actually do have to do the Vince chemistry one. Sorry, because there's only 2 of each left, so you're stuck with the Vince ones.
Good point. All right, then 400 Vince chemistry, please.
Here we go.
Vince competed at Bellator 205. Who was his opponent?
Which one was 205? I don't even know.
It's crazy when you guys can't remember.
Yeah, right? Isn't that the one you cornered me at?
Like, you lived it.
Yeah.
Do I have to know?
Ricky
Justin?
cornered me for months.
Justin is the white kid wrestler, right? Justin? I don't. Come on, I don't know. I'm not gonna know.
So Vince, I guess if he gets the first name right, will you give it to him?
Oh yeah, for sure.
For sure.
I think
All right.
that's fair. Yeah.
They were both named Justin. I'm just kidding. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I remembered it. I remember his first name just because that's Vince's brother's name.
Yeah.
So he was fine, and
Maybe that one.
yeah, and
So-
I cornered him for that one. But I had,
Oh,
I
you
had
cornered
no
him?
idea what his I had no idea what that guy's last name was. So.
How often have you guys cornered one another?
Fuck. Not. I mean, sorry for the language.
Come on, Vince.
Maybe
Family show.
maybe twice each. I think once each. I think I was only in the corner once. I believe actually.
I've been in your corner like at least 3 times, at least.
Is it 3 now?
Yeah,
Yeah, it is 3. Yeah, it is 3.
Series,
Yeah,
Bellator. I was in one for the UFC at least,
yeah, you're right.
something like that.
Damn, not
But
enough.
we've been involved in each other's camps more probably than we have in the corner, but yeah.
So we got a comment here. The Mongols aren't here to take part; they're here to take over. So
Oh, that's terrifying.
look,
Get out of here, Dana. We know that's you. Get the hell out of here.
You know, it's his burner account.
all right, we've got a couple left here. So Vince, you have the choice here: geography or Ricky chemistry. Which do you want to do first?
Go geography. 5.
Vince wants to win.
I need it.
Modestus
this dude.
Kowski.
I can think of the flag. I can't think of the. It's hold on.
Exactly what I said.
This dude just started following me on Twitter too. Now I'm gonna feel terrible. Modestus, where the hell? Where you from, bro? Damn. Georgia. No, I mean that's not what it is. That's not what it is. Chile. That's not what it is. Pass.
All right, Ricky, you're up. You can steal it.
No, I can't. Come on, let's be.
God damn it. Lithuania. I should have known that. Yeah.
Why should have you known that?
I don't know.
Ricky,
Because I like knowing things.
Ricky, you've got a chance here to put this away. So here we go.
What was the very first organization Vince competed for?
Oh my god, this fool was there.
Front Street Fights over in Boise at the is it CenturyLink Arena?
Oh man, do you know the date too? You get bonus points.
Yeah.
Damn, Ricky.
Like I said, Ricky has a good memory.
Yeah,
I drove 8 hours straight to that fight, and I drove right back right after the fights.
Really?
It was a long trip, but yeah, I had something going on, yeah, and he was making his pro debut, and I was like, I ain't missing this. I got my brothers in the car, and we hauled ass over to Boise. It was like what, like 7-8 hour drive, and then I think right after we drove home. Right after.
Yeah, we didn't even get a party after.
Yeah. I think because I might have had something coming up. I think that's why.
Yeah.
What a name of an organization, huh? Front Street. Like, what a name. When I read that, I was like, damn.
That's what the street is that it's on.
Bro, that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's funny how like a lot of those organizations, when you look at guys in the UFC and you're like looking at the first few fights, you're like, how is this even like like this organization the name makes no sense. And it's not just, it's like literally everybody. It's the regional scene really just seems to be like that, where there's, you know, like Ricky said, he's driving 8 hours to corner a teammate. Like it's ridiculous. But man, the sport's growing though, so hopefully that changes, and hopefully these bigger organizations will start signing guys right away.
Yeah, man. And
so this is I guess more just to see, little bit of redemption, I guess, to
Make
see
me
how
look bad?
It don't
I
it don't
mean,
even matter, right? Because
it doesn't matter.
No, it
doesn't
doesn't matter. He won. He
But I
won.
guess this is for
Totally
more
unexpected.
pride than anything else.
Oh man!
Right.
Now if I miss it, I'm gonna be so upset. What state?
Yep.
Oh man, hold on. Have you told me this? I remember, dude. I remember your second fight because you need that dude in the face in the ring. But the first one was in a cage. I thought Washington. Go to California. Okay, thank God. Oh my God. I got it. I just almost didn't.
That was good. That was good.
Oh man. Whatever. Ricky's a cheat. That's all I know.
Good try, man. Good try.
It was close. I mean, in the end, you ended up bringing it back. It looked like he was going to run away with things, and you made
I
it
was getting worried.
I was just trying to just trying to chip away, get the easy points, the low hanging fruit. Vince was trying to go for the hard. Once you pull like a 500, I saw how hard that was. Like I ain't getting none of those. I'm gonna go easy.
Yeah, I thought the 5 would be a little easier than that. I don't know why. Made no sense.
Yeah.
I thought you guys were setting me up for sure because I know you guys are Vince's boys. So I thought you guys were setting me up. I thought,
Nah, this is how you get welcomed, dude. You get a dub.
Yeah.
perfect. I feel great. Great for me.
It's funny because I had no idea. I was like, they're cousins. I was like, how well do they know each other? I have no idea. Right.
Huh.
So I was like, this could go very, very well or very poorly. Like I was like, I don't know. They may be able to just know all of them off by heart, and that was just a waste of time. But I'm glad we got a little bit of mix there. And it was very competitive. 400 points in the end, I think.
Yeah.
Well, those are like hard questions too, like who we fought or like even like what state, because like it is kind of chaotic, especially when you're first coming up. Like, and we both live on like the border of our states too, so you drive just a couple of minutes and all of a sudden you're in Idaho or Oregon or Washington, Oregon. So those are tough ones.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I love that the beginning part too of your guys' career, like the different aspects outside of the UFC too, those little cool parts. Who would win in the cage?
That's my brother.
Justin?
Yeah, that's Justin. Ignore him. Go away.
I know I whoop your ass, Justin.
Oh man, crazy. Hey, shout out to all my O-Town people.
Yeah, I think we had someone
tried.
earlier. One sec here. Right here. Look at this.
Yeah, Ivante. Crazy.
Well, thanks again for taking the time. We appreciate it. That was a blast. It actually went a lot smoother than I thought it would for our first time.
I didn't think so.
I like how you guys give Vince opportunities off of mine, but you didn't give me opportunities on his. I appreciated that. Nice play, guys. Nice try.
I was getting smoked.
Try to make it competitive. That's all.
Yeah.
Damn.
So, Joe, before we let them leave, do you have any questions for them?
No, I'm appreciative. I'm super grateful that you guys come on here and do this with us. It helps us, and I love learning about you guys. I love doing the research before. I love watching tape on you guys. I look up to you guys, and I'm really appreciative to have you guys on here. That's all.
Oh yeah. Well, thank you guys.
I have a question for both of you, I guess, before you leave. I just recently started getting into jiu-jitsu. Joe's training as well. For guys, I mean, obviously we're not 15, 14. We're older. Obviously, we don't want to compete. But what's your advice to anyone who's just starting out? As two people who are competing now at the highest level, what's your advice to people starting training, whether that's at our stage where it's just I just want to stripe on my belt, or whether that's to go on and compete in the UFC. So we'll start with you, Ricky.
There's plenty I give you. I mean, first of all, take care of your body because people come for your neck now, so you'll start getting beat up and stuff like that. So make sure you take care of your body. Number one, and then also like just familiarize yourself with the positions and really there's so much. It's endless. Jiu-jitsu especially is endless. So just get familiar with the positions and what I do even sometimes to retain the information, I write it down after class and stuff like that.
That's a great piece of advice, man. Writing it down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's literally, I do the same thing. That's the only way. I don't have a good memory as Ricky, so I have to do that. So, no, yeah, and really enjoying the process is all part of it. Like, trying to embrace every time you get beat up in the gym because you're just going to come back that much better the next time. That's a big one for me. I get beat up a lot.
Yeah, I think everyone does. Like it doesn't matter what level you're at. I know my coach too. It's like he's like, yeah, I train with you guys and I feel fine, but then I'll go and train with a black belt and just get mauled. And I really do think you're always a student. Doesn't matter how high up the totem pole you become, you're still going to be a student. And then I'll ask. Actually, I just blanked. I had a question, but I blanked. Oh, rituals. Do you guys have any rituals before you walk out? I mean, we see it all the time. Some guys will do like Jones goes on his knees and crawls up the stairs. Do you have any rituals before you walk out?
Rick, you got anything?
Not. I always say no, but there is something I always do before every fight. I like lift my hands up, and like, when I was in college, I took a psychology class, and they just it was talking about like faking it until you make it, and putting yourself in power positions. And I don't know, ever since I was an amateur fighter, I would do that. I would just put my hands up and I would visualize myself in my hands raised after the fight, and I would just do that for a couple of minutes before each fight, and I'm just in the mindset at that point. I'm just ready to kill, and I have both my hands up, and I'm just making myself feel big and look big, and that makes me feel good before fights usually. So that's the only thing I think.
I love that.
Yeah. For me, I try to avoid anything like ritualistic. I need like a little bit of chaos. So like the more things are like similar, the more I get freaked out. Like I don't like it. I like just kind of rolling with the punches, going with things. But the only thing I do is I pound my chest and get ready to go. That's it.
I like that too. You embrace the chaos, everything being a little weird and different. Yeah.
It's funny the contrast, right? You see guys like Yuri last night, who's just this wrecking ball. It just you can tell he loves that. He loves a firefight. But then some guys are like down to the T. They need everything to go their way. So it's just weird to see the contrast. Some people like the chaos, other people hate it.
Yeah, for sure. It's interesting.
I think most fighters like the chaos for sure. I mean, that's they're going out and punching someone in the head, so they have to be a little crazy, like the chaos a little bit, I think.
Yeah.
I'll ask one last one since you guys are on here. Do you guys remember your very first fight?
Like street fight, or like MMA
like any fight? Like it could have been like elementary school and or anything. Do you remember what it was like? Ricky's shaking his head. I feel like he's been fighting this like his entire life.
Well, mostly fighting my cousins and my brothers. Like we started fighting when we were little, So I remember getting like knuckles in my eyes when I was 5, So I mean, my first serious fight, I mean, probably with my brother when I was young. We'd give each other bloody noses, black eyes, punch, beat the crap out of each other. So. My brothers are definitely my cousins. My brothers are the first ones ever, like bloody my lip and blacken my eye. Love you guys.
Yeah.
The family fights is some of the worst, man. The family fights with the brother, those can be the worst.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I don't know. I was never on the losing side of those family fights. So.
Vince is undefeated in family fights.
Yeah. Until our parents got involved, and then I got
Justin and I used to whoop your ass all the time. I don't know what you're talking about.
Not even in your good dreams.
Justin, get back in here. Tell him.
Better apologize for even thinking that.
So we have one last question here, and then I'll let you guys go. Favorite The Ultimate Fighter season? Do you have a favorite?
Kimbo Slice. That was the first one I really got into. It was crazy. Well, I used to watch him and Masvidal. When I first figured out YouTube and crap, I was watching like street fights, and it was those guys. I was like, wow. And then I finally seen Masvidal on TV. I'm like, oh, bro, that's the guy that. No way, he's in the backyard. Yeah, that was crazy. But yeah, so Kimbo, just because Kimbo was there, I think was the only reason I was really into that one. But that's my favorite season.
What about you?
Season 1 for sure, because I was watching it every week with my dad, and then I had met a lot of these guys at the local fights that were from the Team Quest team, ran Couture, and so like Chris Leben I had met. Was it Nate Corey? And just some of those guys. So I had met them before, and then I was seeing them on TV. And then Diego Sanchez was my favorite fighter growing up. Being a Mexican American, getting to see him. So anytime he fought, my family was like always piling in the living room. So that was definitely my favorite season, I would say. All the OGs.
I love season 1.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. Well, thank you guys very much for the time. That was a blast, and it went really well for our first one, I thought, anyway.
So you guys send me a trophy and all that cash that I won, or how does
yeah, we'll be sure to send
drop my cash app at the bottom.
Out of here.
Thanks again for the time, and Ricky, you are this week's winner. Yeah,
sounds nice.
Sounds good. I like that.
Last question here: who would win at Smash Bros?
Oh, that's me all day.
Vince all day. Come on. But he's like ridiculously good at Smash Bros. Though. So.
Yeah, we're gonna go play right now. I got to get my victory back.
Get some practice.
All right. Thank you guys very much for the time. That's the end of this week's show. Be sure to tune in next time, and we'll have 2 other family members on.